Hello friends! With this video we start working through your feelings for your ex-partner. This and subsequent videos on this course will help you to fall out of love and, so to speak, will help you to forget your ex-partner. Forget not physically but emotionally. I will not go into the theory. If you watch this video and no other videos from this course have been seen, I recommend that you first look at the theory and then practice everything, and then come back to this video. If you're not ready to watch any other videos from this course, and you only want to work on your feelings for your ex-partner, then just do everything as I say in this video. If you're ready to spend some more time to take advantage of the situation, for example, to become stronger, then use the link below the video. Once again, I want to warn you, if you didn't do anything from the previous videos, didn't even watch them at all, then further work through will not be given easily. It may be even painful. You will have to be patient. So probably you will need outside help in this technique if you are overwhelmed by feelings at the beginning and you just give in to these feelings and stop performing the technique. If you are a little patient, the result will amaze you. Your feelings will decrease significantly, no matter how strong they may seem to you now. The main thing is to cross that very turning point which you will have. Of course, feelings will be so strong that it will seem impossible to get rid of them. You may even think that, why the hell am I doing this? Why am I torturing myself so much? But there will come a moment when the severity of feelings will begin to decrease. It may happen after 10 minutes or it may happen after 2 hours. I don't know you, and in principle, you don't know yourself either. Just be patient and do it, and your feelings will subside. For some people, this very working through is a salvation, and before then I used it, it was also salvation. I have such stories when, after working through the photos, people were ashamed in front of themselves, in front of me, ashamed that they cried, and some of them made rash, unsuccessful, thanks God, attempts. I have many such stories. I've seen a lot of things, but you have your own story. It's closer to you. So observe everything yourself. Let's get back to the technique. You will need a couple dozen photos of your former partner. If everyone advises, and basically in the beginning I also advise to remove all the photos and videos, then now we will use them. So in my practice, most often I ask to go to the page of the former loved one, open the photos and browse through them. It is very important and necessary to find exactly the photo on which you have everything inside you explodes. If it happens on the first one, then start with it. Someone may have just saved photos in memory in the phone or in the laptop. You can take them. The other thing we are going to need is a cartoon. Cartoon like Tom and Jerry or similar cartoons, where there is a constant change of plot and constant dynamics, and it should be funny. As an example, let's take that you open a page with a former partner in a social network. And ideally, if you work on a laptop, computer or tablet, in one tab you open page with photos. And in another tab, you should already have pre-selected cartoon, like Tom and Jerry. It should be running, the credits should have already passed, and some kind of plot should be going on. And it should be paused on this moment. So let me tell you about the algorithm. First, you look at the picture of your former partner. You experience some warm feelings that you have, such as love, longing, affection, or sadness, loss, literally 1 or 2 seconds. When you feel that this is already the peak of a feeling, you take a deep breath in and you exhale by switching to the tab with cartoon, immediately taking it off the pause. You watch this cartoon and with all your strength you try to be only in it. Just get into the plot. Who is running after whom, what they are wearing, mark some details, put a barrier between the photo you're watching and the cartoon. That is, there's nothing but this video. If tears take up, then do not wait for them to break through, but take a deep breath and stretch at this point, arcing your back. But do not break away from the story in the cartoon. That is, do not go into sobbing, stay in the cartoon. Once you were able to shift your attention to the cartoon and get into the plot, take a relieving inhale, exhale, and immediately switch to the tab of your ex-partner's picture. Exactly that picture. And try to bring up all the same feelings that you felt the first time. If an avalanche of feeling is flowing, then do not analyze, just feel, 1-2 seconds. Do not force yourself. You don't need to sit for 10 seconds, 20 seconds. When you feel it, just immediately switch the tab to a cartoon. Take it off the pause. Again, get into the story. Try to get into it so that you find something funny in it. It may not appear now, but try to find something that will switch you. Once you've managed to shift the feeling, take another relieving breath in and out. Press pause and go back to the picture of your former partner. Once you feel the same feeling again for a few seconds, and you feel that you have already peaked, then immediately take a deep breath in. And here you can add stretching. Just stretch by spreading your arms or simply raising them up and behind your back, just like they do it every morning. You can stretch with one hand and your whole body, and with the other hand you can switch the tab on the cartoon. Remove from the pose and look further. Do not get stuck on the cartoon. Your task is to switch attention. If you switched in 2 seconds, then immediately open the photo and do everything as in the previous step with stretching. That is, felt, stretch, again cartoon. If you switched in 20 seconds, in 30 seconds, pause, and again on the photo of your former partner. Naturally, you will be torn apart from the inside. You will have a strong desire to close the photo or to hang on the cartoon, or you will want to look at the photo longer. No, feel and go on. We work only with feelings. Don't get distracted, no one is leading you. Of course, if someone is leading you, then you should take help. You have to be pulled out of there by an assistant. So, for someone after a few minutes, for someone within an hour, but the feelings for this picture will become very dulled. If this is observed, then look for another photo that brings up the feeling. For now, work only with pleasant feelings. When they're over, then after there 4, 5, 10 photos, you need to analyze if there are still any feelings left. If there is hate, then work with that feeling. If there are warm feelings left, then I recommend that the remaining warm feelings should be completely removed by breathing through them. Basically, this is the whole technique. To be honest, for 6 years of in-depth work in the topic of separation, I don't know any other technique that erases all the feelings of the former partner so quickly. I mean everything, both love and hate. And believe me, whether you have real love or sexual attraction, by working with photos, all the pain of these feelings and the feelings themselves are reduced to zero. Not reduce themselves, but you reduce them by making these transitions. You are the master of your feelings. Check everything in practice. After zeroing your feelings, flip through the photos, catch your feelings. As soon as something tickles, immediately take a deep breath, exhale, and go to the cartoon. Then back to the photo and feel the feeling again. If it's there, then again inhale and look at the cartoon. If not, then scroll further. You can replace the cartoon with the photo or use memories of nature, forest, field, mountains, ocean, as you will be more comfortable. The algorithm is exactly the same. You either switch to calmness or, as with cartoons, to some kind of dynamics. The speed of achieving the desired calmness, carelessness when you look at a photo of a former partner is different for everyone. Someone for 30 minutes erases all feelings. Someone needs 2 approaches, 2 hours each. But if using such a technique your feelings are even slightly reduced, then you will get your desired result for sure. Just be patient. You have suffered much longer than you will work through. Even it's 2 times 2 hours, 3 times 3 hours, it's not months or years of suffering. I'm giving you proven techniques. By the way, this technique I developed about 4 years ago, when I was working with the guy who was in love with the girl's appearance. This, by the way, a very common type of, so to speak, love. We took her photos and he worked through it just like you, but under my control. During the session, I do not give the opportunity to cry or to disconnect somehow. So we worked through 10 photos and the attraction to this girl is gone. You can also watch your joint video with the former partner and work through only feelings. I mean, separate from the memories. If memories come up for you, then go to the next video and we will erase them.